Hello and welcome back to a new video from me. In addition to my journal setup, which I did last time, I decided to share a card making video with the bee theme. I think they turned out very beautifully and these are very amazing spring cards. So let's get started. So for my cards I used two different shades of yellow colored cardstock, which I fold in half. Because I wanted the cards to be slim, I cut them a little bit smaller. Next I used a hexagon die cut and my die cutting machine to create a little window. I did this for the second card as well. And then I die cut two bees out from black cardstock. I was very careful with taking the bee die cuts out because they were a little bit stuck into my die cut because they are so delicate. Next I wanted to create a background pattern which I applied with my ink blending tool and a hexagon stencil. Because I speed up the time, it looks a little bit hard here, but basically I used the sponge on my ink blending tool, dabbed into my ink, and then I taped my stencil down and put a layer of color on it. I used two different shades of inks here, depending on what cardstock I was working on. So for the lighter cardstock I used the lighter one and for the darker, of course, the darker one. Next I used the hexagons I die cut it at first. And I mixed them so that the lighter one has the dark hexagon inside and the darker one has the light one inside. To glue them inside, I folded the card and used a clip to hold the card together. Then I glued my hexagon in and make them fit with the window I created before. After that, it's time to glue on my bees. So my bees are larger than the window I die cut it into my card is. So I could put some glue onto my bees' wings and glue them down on the top part of my card, over the window of course. If your bees are smaller than your window, you could add some transparent paper or anything which is clear behind your window and add your bee on top. Last things I did was to add some 3D paint in the left corner, and this should represent some dripping honey. To make my card complete, I added some smaller hexagon die cuts. Lastly, I wrote two different sentiments under my cards. Now they are done! If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more content like this. Bye!